Hello, it is me, Karen Walker, coming you today from Gems. This is our beading demonstration for August. So for the month of August, we're going to be working with beryl. And you can see the empirical formula here. And this is just clear beryl. As you can see, I created these clear beryl earrings. But since it's the month of August, we're going to be doing a specific color of beryl, and the color is just a beautiful avocado green, and the name of the gemstone is peridot. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to start with working with one of the finest needles that I have, and size 10. And then also, we're going to be using the finest thread, durable and versatile Fireline. And then also, since we are going to be doing sort of we want to make it look like a faceted stone, so I'm going to be using the smallest of these glass bead stones, these glass beads, and we're going to be doing the peyote stitch right around this very gorgeous stone. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sorting the beads, and I'm going to find the smallest ones in this grouping. So anytime you buy these nice seed beads, oftentimes you're going to get variable sizes, especially for glass beads like this. So what we want to do is we're going to pick out the smallest ones and use only those as we start trying to go around this very fine edge of this faceted stone. We need the smallest beads possible to make it look precision, and also to get the best effect that we can possibly get. I think working with the smallest stones really help out a lot. As you notice, I have turned the faceted stone upside down, so that as I pull this loop, as I create this loop, we can loop right around here, and it's upside down. So we're creating this loop. And it goes right around the stone here. And then we'll begin doing our peyote. We're right there, and to get it fitted nice and snug. Here we are. And then pull that tight. And then, of course, we will start our graduated step of the peyote, because it's upside down. The next row is going to start to pull in. The more we do, the tighter it will get. If you will recall, the peyote stitch involves loading one, skipping one, and then going through that bead. And that'll start our second row of the peyote stitch. Load one, skip one, go through. Hello, so I've made it all the way around with my peyote stitch. So the important part of this is to step up to row 3. So what I'm going to do, what I have to do is I'm going to load one, skip that one, and then I have to go through this one and this one. Okay, so we'll do that. And this is kind of an important thing. So I'm just loading another bead there, one bead, And then I came out of that one, so I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to go through this one, and let's do it. I'm going to go through this one, and I'm going to come through this one. So now I'm ready to start row 3. That's row 1, row 2, and now we're on row 3. So for row 3, we're going to load one, and then you skip one, which is nice because now you could just go through the one that's just sticking up, right? So we'll keep going with that peyote stitch, around and around. Alrighty, now we're at the end of row 3, and once again, we are going to, there's the N right there. You can see that. Okay, hopefully it's focusing. So once again, we're going to pick up one, and we're going to go skip this one, because we came out of that one, skip this one, and come on, focus. Let's get some better focus here. Skip this one, and we're going to go through that one and this one. And that way we want to step up to, come on, focus, row 4. And now we'll start row 4. And you'll start to notice as we come around on row number 4, how it just naturally starts to taper. Right here, you know, you go through one, skip one, come through. Right? Grab one, load one, skip one, and go through the next one. And you notice how it just naturally starts to taper. Grab one, skip one, and then go through. Grab one. We came out of that one, so we go back in. Through this one. Come on. Get in there. Okay, get in there. We are now at the end of level 4 of row 4, and we want to skip up to row 5. So what we're going to do on row 5 is we're going to begin to taper this basket in for the point. We want the point of the gemstone to start coming in. So for that, to taper it in for level 5, we're going to load one and skip one and go through 2. That's going to start our taper. Level 5, once again, coming around. Now we've already stepped up. Okay. We're going to load one. Okay. And then we're going to go through 2, skip one, and go through 2. There we go. We're starting to pull that taper right on in to match the point of the gemstone. So that means we're going to load one really quickly. Load one. We're going to skip this one, and we're going to go through 2. Okay, we're going to kind of repeat that all the way around. I'm going to keep repeating that all the way around. Level row 5. So we are just going to continue around, tapering our basket in by we're going to load 1, skip 1, and go through the 2 sticking up. Load 1, got that one loaded. Load 1, skip 1, and go through the 2 sticking up. And that's going to continue to taper. Okay, we'll continue to taper our basket, and you'll notice it's starting to come in like a point to wrap right around that gemstone. So I'm at the end of row 5. So we're going to still do the same step-up method that we did for all the other rows, where we just load 1 and go through. Where we just load 1, and then we're going to go through, skip 1, and then go through these 2 to get our step up. So we're stepping up from row 5 to row 6. And then we continue around with the same method, load 1 and go through the 2 sticking up on the diagonal to make that point come in even tighter. Okay, so we're getting that point to just fully tailor and fully fit our gemstone. Load 1, skip this one, and then go through these 2 on the diagonal that are sticking up. Okay, we'll keep going around with row 6 in that same manner. As you can see, it's getting tighter. It's getting tighter and tighter. Come on, give me some focus. There we are. Tighter and tighter. So we've inserted our beautiful gemstone here. And we're pulling it as tight as we can. So we load 1, skip 1, and go through. Well, I came out of that one, skip 1. So now we go through the 2 on the diagonal. Okay, so we have that gemstone in there. It looks looking beautiful. And we're just going to start pulling that string tighter. Keeping that string as tight as we can get it. And just keep pulling the string. Tighter and tighter around that gemstone. So that completes the first phase of our project.